Welcome, beautiful Aquarius, to your love and passion reading for the year 2020. To take you through the year then, we have in January the Page of Pentacles, February the Ten of Wands, and I always ask for a clarifier for that, which is the Seven of Rods or Wands, March the Two of Pentacles, April the Emperor, May the Moon, June the King of Swords, July the Seven of Swords, August the Knight of Cups, September the Nine of Cups, October the Queen of Wands, November the Ace of Wands, and December the Four of Swords. Right, let's get started. So you kick the decade off with the Page of Pentacles. So you're starting the year and the decade with a change. You're at the very, very beginning of the start of a new set of circumstances that will lead you into your future. So pages are like the drop of water that goes into a pond, and that then causes the ripple effect. Or it's like the dominoes, if you've got a line-up of dominoes and it's the first one dropping down to set off that chain reaction. So pages are really great. You are really kicking off the decade with quite a lot of stuff starting up immediately. In Pentacles, this can be talking about your money situation, your finances, but I think because this is a love and passion reading, I think this is more really today about your health, and you may receive a message or a communication, and it might be about your health, and it may just allow you to get going, get moving, get started up. And then February, the Ten of Wands, if I can just grab that without completely wrecking the rest of the spread. The Ten of Wands. So this is you coming to the end of a cycle, maybe in your love life. It might be that you're very quickly coming to something to do with your health, and you want to put these wands down. You're right at the finish line. Here it is. You can see it. And it's been a long haul. You're just desperate to put those down. And clarified by the Seven of Wands, or rods, it's the same thing. It may just be that you have a challenge, but you have an advantage. You can stay firm. You may need to dip into your reserves of courage and strength a little bit, but you are at an advantage with whatever it is, even if you don't realise you are. So whatever it is, you can with confidence know that you will get to the finish line. You may just have one or two extra challenges this month in February in order to get you there. But there you will get, if you haven't already. And March is the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of erotic symbolism in this spread. Here, here, sword here. You've got another one here, and she's holding a staff here as well, actually. So I think this is really someone that you're quite passionate about, and this infinity sign for me is soulmates and twin flames. So there's someone significant either in your life or you have an interest in them. But this month is all about robbing from Peter to pay Paul type energy. You're spreading yourself a little bit too thinly, you're very busy, and you may just need to have a break. You go on a little holiday in order to just recoup your batteries a little bit. Maybe it's come after being able to put these 10 wands down, which is indicative that you've had a long journey to get there. It's been something that's really weighed you down, Aquarius. And then in April we have the beautiful Emperor card. I think this is you absolutely feeling much better, standing in your power. The Emperor is a masculine energy regardless of your biological gender. And it says in this deck, which is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's the energy of virility. And it says, to exercise the power entrusted to you, you must know how to dominate yourself. So I think we're talking about you and a lover. You must make sure, I mean, it's again with this sort of symbology here, which is, I think, pretty clear in the camera maybe, hopefully. It's a very erotic, highly charged sexually a union that you have with your other person. And it can lead you to feel very powerful and in control. Great. But the Emperor in this deck is just saying, don't abuse that. So don't try and dominate or control them in any way. What you actually need to do is a little bit of work on yourselves to stand in your power with great strength, but also with compassion and gentleness and love, and the ability to not tap into any of the energies of the word abuse is a bit strong. I can't think of a better word. To abuse your power in any way with your love. And it comes next door to the moon, so I think you may need to do a little bit of work on yourselves. Trust your gut, but also go into your inner wisdom. Work out and understand who you are underneath all of that surface crap that we have to dig out, get rid of it, dig deep until we get to the essence of who we truly are. There are ways of doing that. Learn about yourself. The Enneagram is a really great way of understanding who you are and why you sometimes dip into old patterns of behaviour. And emotional freedom technique is a technique I use to clear out those blocks once you know what they are. So maybe in April and May, just do a little bit of work on yourselves. But essentially, you know, you with your lover, you are really in control, big time. They absolutely adore you and would do anything for you. Just hold that safe for them. King of Swords in June may just be you achieving some laser, can you see that? Laser focus. Can you see how this person, I don't know how well it's focusing for you, is staring like ahead and isn't being swayed, it's absolutely concentrating hard on something. And they're able to use the sword to cut away any of the crap that doesn't matter. It may be in relation to these two cards again. And you're able now to move forwards with clarity and focus and vision, and not be sort of dogged down by any of the sidelining peripheral stuff that can often cloud our judgment, cloud our vision. The Seven of Swords in July. I think for you this is feeling maybe that either that you've been a little bit deceptive, you've maybe cheated on something and you're feeling a bit bad about it, or this is you moving away from an old part of your life. Perhaps with these three cards it's you're moving away now from an old lifestyle or part of your life that no longer serves you. And then this, I think, will bring in some very beautiful energy heading now all the way to the end of the year, starting with the lovely Knight of Cups, or chalices, it's the same thing. Knight of Cups. Knights are change, so change is afoot again in the second half of the year. You had your first change in January, bringing all of this in, and now there's another change in August. And the Knight of Cups is a beautiful, like, knight in shining armour of either gender. and they're offering love. They're offering love with gentleness and compassion and sexual fulfillment. And in this deck, which is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, like I've said, it's about modesty. Can you see the way she's just covering herself a little with her arm? And it says, is awareness of oneself and sexuality born of shame or discretion? Without encounters with others, you cannot find yourself. So maybe you're still doing a little bit of work on yourselves. And maybe what we've been talking about here has been a shame about your body. Is that what this is to do with your health? And here it's just coming up, bubbling up again. Don't be shameful of your body or anything to do with your health. We're all beautiful, unique human beings with our own unique gifts to bring to the world, and we're all souls filled with love. And women in particular, particularly in the Western world, but probably all over the world, have this thing about there's always something they don't like about themselves, and it can get to an extreme point where we do things like have plastic surgery, which to me I don't really get, because it's a shame that we don't love ourselves just as we are, and this Knight of Cups will love you just as you are. So this card, I think, is saying be okay with who you are, be okay with what you look like, be okay with any health issues you have. They will understand, and it won't matter to them one little bit. And then this will bring your wishes coming true, or at least one wish coming true in September, because this is the 9 of Cups energy. And you'll feel so much better. There you are, look at you, you're sitting amongst all your cups and you're almost looking smug, you're so happy. So do this work on yourself, it'll be so worth it, because your energy field will change, and suddenly with the law of attraction, I've blogged about this on my website, if you don't know about the law of attraction, you will bring in the positiveness into your life, and off you go. You're now feeling like the Queen of Wands. She is top of her game. She's driven, she's also generous, but she knows exactly who she is and what she wants, and she is absolutely in control of her life and able to bring in positive things into her life. And she has virility as well. She is, she has a fondness for sex. And coming in with the Ace of Wands as well in November. Bloody hell. Look at this symbology again. Lots of sexual adventures to be had. This is now kicking you into a new start, orchestrated and promised to you by the divine, God, Spirit, Source, the universe. And you will see that you now epitomise a different power. I think a different power to the Emperor of earlier months. You are now in a much better place. You're feeling much more positive. You've got rid of all that crap that was leading you down the pathway of overdoing your power and abusing your power a little bit. And now you are just a queen. You're a queen and you are ready to go, Aquarius. It's absolutely beautiful. By the end of the year, you'll be glad for this. God, the Four of Swords, sorry. Rest, recuperate and recharge your batteries. Maybe go on holiday or have a break, because I think this whole year has probably exhausted you a bit. What a year. So it's all good. It's all good. You'll be able to rest and just maybe, enjoy December. In this Western world, we generally have Christmas, but not always for all of us. But if you do have any, celebrations like that, just relax into them. Let go of all expectations and just enjoy the moment. What a year, Aquarius. Thank you so much for all your likes, your comments, which I love. I read all of them. And your subscriptions, because it allows me to carry on doing this channel for you, which I hope really resonates for you. Thank you, Aquarius, once again for watching. Until next time.